Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to put out a video about Apple's lineup of earbuds. They have all these different earbuds that are out now. One pair that we're going to talk about, you can't necessarily get on their website. At least I don't see them there anymore, but I am so sure that a lot of people have them. So we're going to be talking about the AirPods Pro 2, the AirPods Pro 3, AirPods 4, the new Powerbeats Fit, and the slightly older Powerbeats Pro 2 earbuds. So these are all the earbuds that Apple has to offer. There is one other pair of Beats earbuds, but I'm not going to include those because those are quite old. The two that I'm talking about for Beats are new. They came out in 2025. So the Powerbeats Fit came out this month in October, and the Powerbeats Pro 2 came out in February. So they are new to this year. The only reason I'm including the AirPods Pro 2 is because probably a lot of people still have those, including myself. And I have not yet upgraded to the AirPods Pro 3. All right. Now, one thing to mention right off the bat, the AirPods Pro 2 does not have heart rate monitoring. The AirPods Pro 3, they do have heart rate monitoring. So that is just something to consider. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the comparison of all these earbuds. Let's get into it. Now, let's start with the AirPods Pro 2, the ones most people probably still own, including myself. So they came out with the H2 chip and a huge jump in noise cancellation and sound quality over the original Pros. Comfort is definitely still classic Apple, light, secure, and you get different ear tip sizes. They seal well without feeling, too tight. Sound is balanced. It's got solid bass, crisp highs, a nice warmth for music or calls. Spatial audio still feels great, especially on movies and shows. The ANC, still excellent in 2025. On top of that, the case is chargeable via USB-C and MagSafe. Battery life gives you about 5.5 hours with ANC on, and the case gives you roughly 30 hours total. If you find these under $200, they're a steal and still very relevant. Now, we'll continue with the AirPods Pro 3, the latest and most refined pair of AirPods yet. They look a lot like the Pro 2, but inside they've got the new H3 chip. That means smarter noise cancellation and even clearer sound. Just like the H2, you can switch between all of your Apple devices without skipping a beat. ANC is noticeably better. Voices and mid-range sounds fade out more smoothly, and transparency mode feels almost like you're not wearing anything. Sound has more detail in the mids, vocals and instruments just pop a little bit more than on the Pro 2. They also tie into Apple's hearing health features. You can check volume exposure right on your iPhone or your Apple Watch. You also get a heartbeat rate monitor built into them. Again, the charging case is USB-C chargeable and MagSafe chargeable. Up next are the regular AirPods 4, which you can get with or without noise cancellation. They're the non-pro option and the most affordable of the bunch. The design finally changed, shorter stems and a fit that rests nicely in your ear without any tips. Super comfortable for long calls and casual music. The sound quality is way better than the previous AirPods. There's more bass, less harsh highs, and just a fuller tone overall. The version you can get with active noise cancellation costs a little bit more, but the added new acoustic design that cuts a bit of the outside sound out naturally can be found on the regular AirPods 4 without ANC. Battery life lands around 6 hours, and the case works with USB-C and MagSafe charging. They're really perfect for anyone who wants AirPods sound and ecosystem benefits without spending the pro level sort of money. Up next will be the first out of two earbuds that we're going to talk about from the Beats lineup, which are the Powerbeats Fit. These are brand new. They have the Apple H1 chip, so it gives iOS users a seamless features out of the box like automatic switching between devices, audio sharing, Find My, and a lot more. It's got adaptive EQ. It's also sweat and water resistant with IPX4 rating, up to 30 hours of battery power with the charging case, and each bud will deliver up to 7 hours of playback per charge. You can also do a fast fuel, so a quick 5-minute charge will give you up to an hour of playback when the battery is low. Now, the charging case is not wireless charging compatible, but you can charge it via USB-C. If you're looking for ultimate stability and comfort, Powerbeats Fit are honestly the best way to go. They're small, they're comfortable, and they fit nicely in your ear, and they give you great audio that's known for the beats. Lastly, let's talk about the Powerbeats Pro 2. Again, Apple's sport-focused earbuds under the Beats brand, just like the Powerbeats Fit. These are the closest thing you can get in the Beats lineup that compares to the AirPods Pro. These are designed for people who want the most secure fit when working out, running, playing sports. They've got flexible ear hooks that actually stay in place. There's no slipping, no adjusting every few minutes. Sound-wise, they've got that classic Beats punch, deep bass, and crisp highs, but now with more balance than the older Powerbeats models. They also use the same H2 chip as the AirPods Pro, so you get instant pairing, seamless switching between your iPhone, iPad, and Mac, great Bluetooth reliability. Battery life is another big win, around 9 hours per charge, plus 30 hours with the case. Not only that, but the case can be charged via USB-C or wireless charging. They also have adaptive EQ, which is fantastic. If you're active or you just want earbuds that stay locked in without compromising sound, Powerbeats Pro 2 are easily one of the best options in Apple's lineup. All right, guys, so hopefully you like that comparison. Hopefully you figured out maybe which AirPods you want to go with. I mean, maybe you have a much older pair of AirPods like the Pro 1 or the 3 or the 2 or maybe even the AirPods 1, and you don't feel the need to upgrade, and that is perfectly fine and legitimate. These things can get expensive. The Powerbeats Pro 2s are $250. The Powerbeats Fit are $200. The AirPods Pro 3 are also $250. The AirPods 4 without noise cancellation are under $170, and the AirPods 4 with active noise cancellation, I believe, are around $180. So these earbuds, none of them are cheap. If you can find the AirPods Pro 2 under $200, you probably have yourself a really good deal there and a good buy, and I would just say grab those. The new heart rate monitor isn't really something that I am eager to try. I do know that with the new firmware and software update for the AirPods Pro 2 and the AirPods Pro 3, both those versions get active translation or real-time translation or whatever it is that works with Apple Intelligence. So you get live translation with the AirPods Pro 2 and the AirPods Pro 3. Now, I know that they made a big deal about the AirPods Pro 3 having live translation. Guess what? The AirPods Pro do it as well. Really, the biggest thing is the H3 chip and a little bit better battery life for each earbud, but not longer battery life overall. The AirPods Pro 2 has about 6 hours of battery life per earbud, but like 30 hours of battery life. Whereas the AirPods Pro 3, they have 8 hours of battery use in the earbuds, but only like 25 or 24 hours with the charging case. So whatever. The biggest difference between the 2 and the 3, H3 chip over the H2 chip. So you get better active noise cancellation, better transparency mode. But both versions give you the live translation, and both honestly have really good battery life. So hopefully you like this video. Hopefully you guys like what I'm doing. Please like, subscribe, smash that bell so you get notified when I put out new videos. And guys, I will check you on the next one. Later.